What's up, everybody? I'm VIKA. This is Eyez Astrology. So today, for the horoscope, I've been struggling with the moon. The moon, 13 degrees Taurus, squaring 5 degrees in Leo. So yeah, it's been difficult today for communications and getting this message out today. And just moon squaring Mercury can just talk about a lot of mental activity that's not necessarily producing anything. Then we also have the moon, 13 degrees Taurus, sextiling, which is a good aspect, but it's sextiling Jupiter conjunct Venus. So there's still that energy of excess. It could be an excess in spending, an excess in sleeping, relaxing, anything that's of the domestic nature of Venus. So just like all that sensory excess, sensory pleasure, just wanting to feel good, and with that same moon squaring both Mercury in Leo and Pluto, squaring Pluto, it's just conversations are either dead or not happening, right? So for my horoscope today, I just read my notes here. I basically just have tendencies to overindulge are still here today. Advice of the day is find a place to truly express yourself, even if it's in the privacy of a journal or a voice note. Sometimes we don't say what needs to be said out of fear of putting our reputation, our pride, and the fragility of our ego, to expose that, to put our reputation at risk, basically. And today you might find that there's, with the sun so conjunct to the asteroid Lucifer, you might find that there's a lot of egocentric, self-assuring self-talk, or conversations with coworkers or people could have been around. Oh yeah, everything's great, everything is so good, and this and that. And that's just the just looking at that, I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's basically it's people wanting to act like everything's right when it isn't. That's what it is. People self-soothing, self-affirming through that talk. But rest assured that under the surface, we're all going through it. We're all going through some type of difficulty, something that's stuck in our throat, something we want to say that we just can't get it out, something that's just needing to be said, right? With that moon squaring Pluto too, we know that if we say it, it's gonna bring discomfort. It could make us look like the bad guy. It could make what you have to say, it could make you look like the party pooper, the peace interrupter, but who is gonna have the courage to speak up and say what needs to be said, speak what needs to be spoken for the transformation of the whole, since Pluto is in Aquarius. So don't be fooled by people, and don't isolate yourself thinking that you're the only one having these mental jolts, because with Lilith in Scorpio opposing all this or dispositing Mars, and then Mars opposing that Saturn Neptune, it's a lot of fear, paranoia. The moon approaching Uranus over the weekend, that's gonna bring a lot of frenzy, a lot of I would say if you're gonna consume caffeine or mind stimulants, I would say get busy, do something that'll keep you busy, because you might just go down those dark places in your mind if you don't, and just know that we're all going through it. Everybody's just dealing with it. Some people might overshare, and really I just hope that everybody can say what needs to be said, because that's the only way we're gonna fix things or face our own issues. As far as love, I do have here a little note. So I have, it is inevitable to have other people involved in our personal romantic connections. There has to be a safe balance between how much of others' opinions you act upon regarding your love relationship, you know. So it's all about boundaries, finding a safe balance in taking others' opinions about your love life today and always, especially today, this weekend. And it's just, you know, we're all human beings and we're all constantly relating to one another. We are all in relationships to each other and to everything around us, relating constantly. So that's what I have for today, guys. I would just say, you know, just a lot of journaling, voice notes, just recording yourself, and maybe even for yourself to listen to your worries of today at a later time, and then you could probably advise yourself on that. So take it easy, get busy, and stay cool.